My name is Lexi, and I am a photographer specializing in fine art photography for Alexia Wardell Photography. I have always loved pictures, but about 2007-ish, my husband, work started slowing down for my husband, so I started picking up more work with my camera. I started out in landscape because people petrified me. And I had a good friend who had modeled in college, and she let me work with her. And as I got comfortable with her, I moved into portrait photography, and I suck at landscape now. And so I do portrait photography. My love and my passion is in fine art creative. So the portrait's kind of my business end, the creative shoots and the creative aspect, that's what keeps me going. It's an outlet for me. I love it. Pretty much anything inspires me, especially fairy tales. I kind of have a twisted sense of humor, and I'm a little more drawn to the dark. I like the light too, but so with my creative, you know, I see something, a character, or read a story, hear a song, you know, pretty much anything, and an idea sparks, and it goes from there. I start looking for people to do hair and makeup, wardrobe, and you know, bring a whole thing together. And I love the process because it gives, you know, I'm able to create something out of nothing, and it's a new spin on something that might have existed before. My favorite is to see start from finish. I love that I can see a finished product even when looking at, I do a lot of post-processing in my work too. I know there are some photographers who are very anti-post-processing, but I can look at a person, I can, you know, look at a scene, and I see things that aren't there. And that's my favorite, is to bring that out, to bring out, you know, something different and something. So this was a little different for me. I love my work for about 5 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, I could have done better. And so I chose a few pieces that I absolutely loved and have stayed with me. I still love them. And then in preparing for the showcase, I wanted to do something new. I like to keep things pretty simplistic. So I partnered up with a company who does a lot of props and wardrobe for me called Not Your Daddy's Tie. And they created some really unique pieces, and I put together just a basic shoot revolved around like a dark queen, big tall feather hat. Love the Captain Hook character from Once Upon a Time, and there's a model I work with who kind of looks like him, and so we did something for that. So with this one, I wanted to do something a little different, but I wanted to keep it simple. So normally I'm very heavy on location. With all of this, mostly it was studio work. So as far as goals go, my business end of it, I'd really like to continue to grow. I specialize especially in high school seniors. And I love that. I do want to keep that end of my business. If I had my absolute dream job, I would be able to do my creative work strictly for me. I don't like the pressure of somebody telling me what they want and trying to create their vision. But I would be able to create my visions and sell it. That would be awesome. But more than anything, I kind of like how things are set up, where I'm just able to create for the sake of creating. And then I enjoy my business. I enjoy working with people. I enjoy bringing beauty out of people. And so as far as goals, most of them are business related, but just to keep the creativity flowing. I'm Lexi, and I am a raw artist.